Hey guys, so I talk to a lot of new entrepreneurs and hear this time and time and again. And know for me that, I didn't even do anything in my business for probably years because of this. So let's just clear up this nasty little belief right now, okay? So it's thinking that you need to know absolutely everything about everything in order to teach other people, to coach other people, or to even get paid to help other people, right? And the truth is, like, you don't need to turn into this godlike creature before you can start helping people. Like, just yesterday, I was on a call with someone who was starting a consulting business, right? She wanted to help entrepreneurs create their branding, build their branding, help with the strategy, all great stuff that people need help with, right? Like, she was so nervous about being asked a question by her clients that she wouldn't know how to answer. So, one, your clients are not at your level. And if this is a concern of yours, you're probably taking for granted all of the things that you know because you already know them, right? So because maybe it's a part of the work that you do every day already, or maybe it's, a new habit that you've developed, something that you practice regularly and do all of the time, right? So you're really discounting what you know and all of your experience and think that everybody knows this stuff already, but they probably don't, right? Especially the people who are reaching out to you, who are hiring you, who are asking you questions. The reason why they're reaching out to you in the first place is because they don't know as much as you, right? So for example, like, I'm into fitness, health, wellness, all that stuff. But when people start talking about, the actual science and like training and gains and things like micros and macros and ketones and, for people on the keto diet, like, I just have no clue. I have no clue about any of this stuff at all. So, like, let's say you're a fitness coach and this is what you teach. And even if you think you only know like 50% of the stuff that there is to know about this area, that's still so much valuable information to someone like me. And there's still so much that I can learn from you, so much that I can implement from you, and ultimately benefit from you and see results from you, right? Because your clients also don't really need to know all of the data, all of the information. Like, they just want the results, right? Of working with a fitness coach in this example. Like, I wouldn't want to know all of the scientific studies, all of the specifics about micros and macros and how they're working in my body. Like, just pretty much a general what they do, why they're important. And then, like, I just want to see the results, right? So whatever those results are, so maybe that's like lose fat, gain more muscle, have more energy, right? So focus on the outcome, the transformation, and less about knowing everything, because you're never going to know everything, and it's literally going to prevent you from starting forever. And number two is stop playing the comparison game, right? So the reason why you most likely think that you don't know enough, or you're not an expert enough, or you're not ready to help other people is because you're probably comparing yourself to someone who's like 10 steps ahead of you, right? So the truth is, people are going to resonate with you, seeing you like that you're closer to their level and where they are than someone who's like 100 steps ahead of them, right? So use this as a strength, where you are in relation to where your clients are, which is ideally like just a couple steps ahead of them. So for example, in the fitness coach example, like, I already admitted I'm so new to this. I have no experience in this stuff, and probably not going to resonate or look to like the world bodybuilding champion, for advice or to get help on a subject like this, right? Because they are just so ahead of me. And I'm just at the point where, maybe I want to start implementing this stuff into my daily life. I want to get in the habits of, eating right, how to prepare meals, how to count my calories, things like that. I'm not really looking to be like the bodybuilding champion of the world. So use where you are as a strength to resonate with your client more, to show them that, you know what it's like to be in their shoes, right? Because you probably were there not very long ago, right? It probably wasn't long ago that you were looking for the information that you know now, that you were looking for the transformation, that you were looking to be where you are now, you know? So use where you are as like a benefit, or use it to your advantage, because it's going to help you to relate to your client more. You're going to know exactly what they're thinking, exactly what they're feeling, exactly what information they're looking for in order to help them get from like point A to point B, right? And another thing too is, it sounds so corny, I know, but like your personality and being you, who you are, use that as another strength in terms of like standing out. Like, no, you're not this person who's 10 years ahead of you or has so much more experience than you, but like, again, how can you use that as a strength to benefit you, right? So for example, like there can be two coaches who have the exact same experience, the exact same knowledge, but, you know, deliver their, you know, course or whatever it is they're selling in a totally different style, just based on their personalities and their teaching style, right? And so one person is totally going to resonate with one person over the other just based on their personality. So really, like, let you, like your authentic self, like whatever that is, really show and stand out, because again, it's going to attract the right people to you, people who are more like you, people who resonate with you, right? So, you know, if you think you're awkward, if you think maybe you're worried you're going to swear too much and that's going to offend people, if you're, you know, think about the one awkward or weird thing about you that you think people are going to call out about you, you know, just make that a part of your brand, right? Like, own it, don't shy away from it. This is who I am, you know, like it or leave it. And the people who do stick around are going to love you, right? Because you don't really need to be like everyone's cup of tea, right? You really want to buckle down on like, who are you looking to serve? Who's your ideal client? And then like show up for that person. And again, it's just going to make people connect with you on a personal level even more, right? Because people really need to like know you and trust you before they're ever going to buy from you. And those two things actually have nothing to do with your experience level. So if this sounds like you and you want to start a coaching business or service-based business, and, you know, maybe you want to talk through some of your limiting beliefs, what's holding you back from launching, book a free call with me. I do still have some spots in for the next few weeks before the new year. So you can go ahead and do that at alisareale.com/free call. Wherever you're watching this, I'll probably have a link to it available. Because you know what, guys, like 2020 is coming up. It's a new year. I know we're all setting new goals, and I know you don't want to be in the exact same place, sitting down with the same limiting beliefs, thinking you're not ready enough, thinking you don't know enough, thinking maybe next year, you know, at the beginning of 2021. Like, I know you don't want to be in the same place. I know you're ready now. So whatever it is that's holding you back, or you think is holding you back, let's talk about that. Because again, we don't want to be setting the same goals for next year. So alisareale.com/free call, guys. Book a call. I'd love to chat with you guys, hear your ideas, help you, you know, create your programs, create that path, you know, to building and launching your business, and, you know, getting over any other limiting beliefs you have. You know, maybe it is that you don't think you're an expert enough, or you don't know enough, or maybe it's something else. You know, let me know, DM me, book a free call, and yeah, I can't wait to chat with you guys.